Sophia started collecting fantasy books when she was 12. They were not wildly expensive, but many were special editions that she bought herself with birthday money and tips. She had around 40 of them, arranged in a careful order by series and year on floating shelves that I installed for her myself. Every weekend, she dusted them with a special cloth and placed them back like she was curating a museum. That collection was her pride. Tomas, my stepson, is 15, 2 years older than Sophia, and ever since I married his father 3 years ago, he has been testing limits. Never with anything truly extreme, but always with exhausting behavior, dirty dishes everywhere, music too loud at night, rude answers. With Sophia books, he had a strange fixation. He was always making little comments about why anyone needed so many dragon books or saying they already make movies for that stuff. Sophia pretended not to care, but I could see it hurt her. Last Tuesday, I got home from work around 6 and found Sophia crying in her room. At first, I thought it was something from school or a fight with friends until I saw the shelves. Every book was on the floor, not just fallen, but destroyed. Pages torn out, covers ripped, spines snapped. It looked like someone had attacked them in a rage. Tomas was in the living room playing video games with headphones on like nothing had happened. I asked what happened to the books, and he coldly said he was looking for something and they fell, but nothing about that scene looked accidental. Sophia told me he went into her room looking for a charger, even though his charger was not even the same type. When she told him it was not there, he got angry, said her books took up too much space, and started throwing them onto the floor. When some pages tore, he lost control and started ripping them on purpose one by one. I had to go walk around the block twice so I would not explode. Sophia had spent nearly 3 years building that collection. Some of the books were signed by authors she had met at book fairs. To anyone else, they might have looked like paper and ink, but to a 13-year-old girl, they were a huge part of her world. When my wife got home from her hospital shift, Tomas ran to her crying that I was treating him badly and loving Sophia more than him. Classic manipulation. She wanted to ground him for a week and make him apologize, but I refused. This was not something a simple sorry could fix. I gave him 2 options. Either he got a job and replaced every single book with his own money, or he moved in with his biological mother until he understood what he had done. My wife said I was being too harsh, but to me, it was obvious. You do not destroy something precious to another person out of spite and then return to normal life like nothing happened. Tomas chose to leave. I assume he thought I would soften after a little while. His mother lives nearby, and he has never had a good relationship with her, but he still went. 3 weeks passed with no news, and Sophia was still not recovering. She would sit on her bed and stare at the empty shelves like something inside her had been pulled out. I offered to take her to buy new books, but she told me it would not be the same. She was right. After a month, Tomas' mother started pressuring us, saying she could not keep him there because he was rude and disobedient. My wife begged me to let him come back, saying he had learned his lesson. I did not see it that way. As far as I was concerned, he had only learned that the other house was uncomfortable, so I set one final condition. He could return only if he got a real job and used his pay to replace every book, one by one. No extra chores around the house and no symbolic punishments. Work, books, consequence. That was when he surprised me. He called crying, saying he was sorry and that he wanted to come home. I calmly repeated the same thing. Work, books, prove it. Because saying sorry is easy. Repairing the damage costs much more.